Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hi, Tubby. How are you? Okay, I hope everyone's having an awesome day. I am still waking up, um, so I'm probably a little groggy, but I've got a double shot of espresso with cold brew, and I should be ready to go soon. I thought I'm on a private server today, so if you guys want to do some infestations with me, add me on Fallout. The name is Pennom, just Pennom, and we can do some infestations together. Also, if you guys notice in the chat, we have some new emotes. They are Mothman themed, and there are a few new channel point redeems. I'm still working on those. There are going to be quite a few more, but just a little something to get started. I really love the Mothman emotes. Let's see. They're so cute. Let me pull up a few. How cute are those? I'm fine, a bit tired, but fine. 4 p.m. here. How are you? I'm good. Aren't they cute? They are so adorable. There's also a clown one that I really like. Let's see. Look at that. I love Mothman so much. It's probably one of the reasons I love Fallout 76 as much as I do. But I'm just so, oh my gosh, Tubby, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. I love it. Okay, so again, I figured we could do some infestations today. They are so much easier to do on a private server, so I went ahead and opened up a private word. Anyone can join. Just add me. IGN name is Penum. What a sub sound, right? I saw that short video or meme on TikTok and immediately fell in love with it. And it feels appropriate for Fallout 76 with the Mothman cartist. Okay, let's see. I heard a rumor on I think it was on Reddit that they're going to be dropping some or making glowing masks easier to get at Frostnight, which I'm really excited about. I think the percent you have like a 3 or 4% chance of getting a glowing mask, and I think they're going to double or triple that. Tubby gonna join in a moment. Take your time. I need to make sure I have everything I need, and I've got a lot of lunch boxes, so we can get some XP that way. Yep. And it takes a moment or two for infestations to start popping up. A good thing I found out is that in the PTS, they are currently testing making this green active infestation zone significantly smaller, which is great because right now there's like 50 different locations where an infestation can spawn. And I think if they make this smaller, people will be able to get to the infestation a lot faster on a public server, which is really good because right now it takes forever. And if anyone hears any cute little meows, I currently have my 2 baby boys with me. They have their own room where we're keeping them separated from our older cat. But I have them out with me at my desk, so, and they can get a little loud. So if you hear any meows, you're hearing either Gimli or Legolas. I'm gonna go ahead and get buffed up. And anyone that joins, I do have some buffs that you can do at the upstairs in my camp. I got the notification. I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy to have you here. Are you having a good day so far? Oh, good. Well, I hope you continue to have a good day. My day got off to an interesting start. I woke up to my roommate was cooking, and somehow their cooking triggered the carbon monoxide alarm to go off. So I panicked and woke up and opened all the windows and the doors. Um, I think the carbon monoxide detector we have is a combo smoke alarm and carbon monoxide. Luckily, everything's fine. No fire, no gas leak. But that was quite startling to wake up to. Oh, I love your little icon, Tubby. I love all the Mothman ones.
Greetings, fellow follower of the winged one.
Iowa, hello, hello, welcome in. How are you? We're going to be doing some infestations today, so if you want, I'm on a private server. IGN name is Pennom, Pennom, so feel free to join. My upstairs at my camp has a few different buffs that we can use if you want to, and I've got a whole bunch of lunchies and scouts, scout bags? A whole bunch of lunch boxes and stuff to use. I took advantage of the unexpected freebies last week. All good, hair at work. Oh gosh. Well, at least you can watch streams and stuff at work. My last job was so like it was a car center and we couldn't read or watch anything while doing it. It made the day go so slow. I'm actually I have an interview tomorrow with a big scary grown-up job. And yesterday afternoon they sent me a bunch of testing to do. And I don't understand why these corporations want to send out like 2 hour long personality tests. I feel like you could just meet me and learn who I am that way. But it was full of things like if you were at work, would you rather play a music or instrument, direct a play, or teach kids how to swim? Like what is that? Tabby, let me know when you're ready to start doing some infestations. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes they really do ask a lot, especially when get a you're looking for a job and they want like 5 to 6 interviews. It's a little much, especially if it's not a job that pays over like 100 grand. I had a few years ago, I started working at a job where I was only making like 40,000 a year, but it was 5 interviews. And the last interview was with like 10 of the managers and supervisors, and it was just too much. Way too much. okie dokie, like 2 men, just need to finish one radar mission. Haven't maxed out radar rep yet. Take your time. Actually, while we're waiting on everyone, there is something I wanted to show you guys. Let me pull it up. So there's some new data mine stuff that came out. Some of the stuff on the page is already out. Um, like I know I've seen one of the emotes in it. Where did I put that page? So this is one of the new Fosnacht masks coming up, which I really love, and I love the glowing mask. There's a barbershop quartet looking outfit. Some really cool stuff. I love the Enclave Scientist outfit. I honestly don't know if I'll use it, but I really like the look of it. But look at this cat, Mr. Pebbers, as a camp pet. Isn't he cute? I freaking love that, and I will have that. There's a crop mister that collects dirty water. I feel like dirty water is pretty easy to come across, but this could be cool. There's a new tea wizard that collects lucky leaf tea. The place sittings look a lot like the ones. Is the name of the activity an uninvited guest? But it looks like those ones. We got an ice glow display. I love these barrel plants. These are so cute. Um, I've seen people make really beautiful camps out of a lot of the flora and plant items. So I'm super excited to see what people do with these. Same with these. I like the grunt greeneries. These are super cute. There's a donut statue that reminds me so much of The Simpsons. The flag looks cool. It really does. I hope we get more than just the Brotherhood of Star flag for it. Let's see. We got some vehicles, a service truck, and then a Slocum Joe's Fusion flea vehicle. An overseer databank and desk. Some really cute stuff. A barber shop. And I know there's also like a mirror and a chair that comes with it. At some point, we're getting a bigger version of the greenhouse dome that we already have. Of course, a bunch of camp titles. Here's the barbershop mirror. A new vending machine. Some hanging meat, if you've ever wanted that for your camp. I love the chandelier. I almost got the, I think it was like a riverboat pack on the Atom Shop solely because I wanted the chandelier. So hopefully this one won't be part of a pack and we can just get it by itself. I know the Chef's Kiss emote is out. I got it from the Atom Shop last week. Look at these backpacks. I love them. The Lafarge rucksack with flowers. And then the Patchwork Owl backpack is so cute. I currently have a Mothman backpack that I've been using basically since I started playing the game. I haven't really switched it out except for occasionally using the cute princess backpack, but I might switch over to the owl backpack. I think it is super cute. We got a van, some player titles, and then I really like these new backpack flares. Both the Governor and the Press Pass. I think they're really fun. There's also a teacup one. And then we have some new power armor paint. I really like this one a lot, the Reaper power armor paint. We've got a new auto axe, and I think this is a separate auto axe from the one coming up in the slasher season. I know they're doing the whole slasher themed season coming up with some like horror movie-esque vibes. So I think there's going to be a separate auto axe in that one. So we're getting another one, the weed killer one here. New power fist. And then some more stuff for the barber shop. So a lot of really cute stuff coming. I've actually never used a power fist. Have any of you guys, like, is that worth having? Okay, so let's go back to the game.
I made a promise to my friend to make sure he wouldn't become unwell.
I'm ready. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over. I'm guessing it's at Aaron Holt. I keep up a list of all the possible locations for the infestations because there's so many of them. I'm hoping it's not the Asarton because I will die. All of the infestations I can manage except for the Asarton boss. By the way, do you have the map for it? I do. Actually keep it up at all times on a second monitor because otherwise, who knows? Let's go. Oh no, it might be the Asarton. I'm telling you, these robots constantly kill me. Any other infestation, the mole man one or the mole miner one, no problem. These ones, probably shouldn't have gone in full force. Yay. Tubby, you did a ton of damage. Awesome. Has anyone had any luck learning any of the new mods? Do you mind if I use... No! If you have grenades, absolutely go for it. But I've done probably 75 infestations at this point, and I have not learned a single new mod. And Tubby, I'm gonna go ahead and set off some lunch boxes so we can get a little more XP. And then we'll head over to the next one. If you guys are hearing any, like, loud noises right now, I live next to an airport. Usually the planes don't go directly over where I live, but apparently right now they are, so, it'll fade in a couple seconds. Okay, let's see if there's another one going on. Okay, no new infestation yet. Tubby, do you want to knock out Fort Sawyer? Perfect, same, and I'm 197. Oh, wow. Hopefully they'll raise the drop rate a little bit, because I feel like I don't know anyone who's gotten, the plan for one or learned it. I don't think I've learned a lot of the Burning Springs, 4-star mods either.
Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Thornhill are out of control. Evacuate civilians
Awesome.
and take down those supervisors.
I'm normally wouldn't be using an assault rifle, but I'm actually working on one of the challenges. I think it's kill 1,000 robots with an assault rifle. So currently working on that. I'm almost done with collecting 7,600 wood, or collecting wood 7,600 times. Wicked, welcome in. How are you?
Forest Watch detects all super. Good job. Responder team sees the accident and get to the main
And for
bridge.
those of you who have joined, we do have new emotes now. They are Mothman themed, and there's a few new channel point redeems. I'm still working on that. I'm not completely done setting that up, but the emotes are super cute. I'm all right. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay. Woke up to a little bit of chaos with the carbon monoxide detector going off, but everything is good. And then this afternoon, I have to take one of my cats to the vet unexpectedly. She is fine, just throwing up a bit, and I want to make sure she gets looked at. But otherwise, very good. One tip for the mod weapon type X challenges. They work by putting a skin on a weapon and taking it off. That's good to know, Tubby. Some of the challenges are so monotonous to do that any little tip helps. Those emotes are so good, and I hope your cat's so. Thank you so much, and thanks for the bits. I think she's okay. Um, she's a little bit older. She's 12, and she's been super lucky in that she has not had any health problems aside from some bad teeth that we had removed. I really she had long hair, and I think she has a hairball that is struggling to come out. So hopefully that's all it is. I feel like the last couple of months I'm just spending all my time at the vet's office. The two kittens we got, they are 3 months old. We've had them for about a month now, but they've had to go twice to get booster shots and get their first checkup. I feel like I'm getting to know my vet extremely well. The sacrifices we make for the animals we love, really. I feel like I take better care of my kitties than I actually take of myself. Like, they definitely eat better than I do. Like, I have no problem grabbing a Hot Pocket for breakfast, but you better believe they are getting their rat food with a gravy on top, with some little treats sprinkled on top. Oh, yeah, let's do Project Beanstalk. I used to work in a coffee shop and I love coffee. Right now I'm drinking a double shot of espresso mixed with some black cold brew. What are your favorite coffee drinks? I'm always interested to know what people like.
Issuing compulsory notifications. Project Beanstalk uses experimental chemical mixtures to improve crop yields. These
I don't
chemical
remember the last time I did this activity.
certain adverse effects if they contact living tissues. Proper safety protocols are advised. Engaging
I just
chemical
used one of them little coffee pods with some creamer. Hey, that's quick and easy. And throw in some ice to cool it down so I can start sipping. Yes. I always put ice in my coffee because I can absolutely not wait for it to cool down naturally if I'm not having a cold brew.
Location Alpha.
I wish I liked creamer in my coffee because there's so many fun flavors I've seen. Like I saw a s'mores flavored at the grocery store last week. And I want to like creamer on my coffee, but I just never do. I'm very much like a black tea, black coffee kind of person. I'll drink iced coffee every now and then, but usually I like mine warm. I think most people do. I feel like I'm an anomaly in that even in the dead of winter when it's 12 degrees outside, I want iced coffee, I want ice cream, I want everything cold.
Test mixture. AGM best. Applied successfully at location. Test farm.
Oh, I just got a reminder from Bethesda. Apparently we're getting the power armor or the power armor paint today from the Infestations reward, so don't forget to pick that up. How many of you took advantage of the free lunch boxes last week? I didn't get as many as I should have, but I definitely took advantage. Tubby, coffee with milk and sugar for work days, cappuccino for days off, and sometimes add a scoop of vanilla ice cream. That sounds good. I don't think I've ever had espresso with ice cream, but I might have to try that. Will say though, drinking anything with caffeine in it makes me tired. I just do it for the taste. Yeah, I like the taste of coffee and stuff, but I cannot survive without it. I've tried to give it up, and I end up being super bitchy and super tired. Like I can't exist without caffeine. Let's see. Okay, still no infestation, so let's head over to Bots on Parade. I've tried energy drinks, coffee, pretty much anything that has caffeine that's supposed to keep me awake. Not just makes me even more tired. Oh gosh. So what do you do when you need to stay awake? I would hate not having coffee to fall back on. Let's do this. For me, caffeine only works if it's certain. I just force myself to keep my eyes open. I think the longest I've stayed awake, I have insomnia sometimes, is 2.5 days. Wow. I'm incredibly impressed that you can do that. I don't know what it is, but if I don't get a good night's sleep, I cannot function. And it's really bad because I should be able to. But if I go even one night without at least 6 hours, I am completely useless. I am deeply impressed by you. It's all fun and games until you start hallucinating. Ah. Yeah, that, depending on the circumstances, that probably wouldn't be good. What kind of hallucinations are they? Is it just like seeing something out of the corner of your eye, or like full on like there's a monster coming for me? I've only hallucinated a few times in my life, and those times were definitely by choice. So I can't imagine having hallucinations and not having it be something you did on purpose. I get sleep paralysis occasionally, and I know a lot of people that get sleep paralysis have hallucinations with it, and I'm so lucky that I never have. Never seen the Hat Man. Let's see. Huh, I wonder if they've nerfed how often infestations pop up. Tubby, do you want to try doing a daily up? Yeah, mainly just seeing things out of the corner of my eye, but I see these black masses moving around me and it makes me paranoid. And oh god, sleep paralysis sucks. I get it so much. That sounds terrifying, like seeing black masses like that. Yeah, sleep paralysis, the first time it happened to me, I was a teenager, and I had never heard of it, so I didn't know what the heck was going on. I legitimately thought I was dying. Um, I got it a lot more often when I was a teen. Luckily, I only get it like 4 or 5 times a year now, but it is genuinely terrifying. They said the spawn rate was only high for the first 2 weeks. Oh, okay. That makes sense, but I kind of liked how often it showed up.
This is Initiate Dodge, Brotherhood of Steel. Our radio lines have been
But that makes
compromised.
sense, though.
Devices in your area are responsible for the breach. Shut them down. I recommend stealth, but this group is
Thank
powerful
goodness
enough
these
to
aren't the
overwhelm
resilient
any unit all
enemies.
at once.
Oh my gosh, am I stuck? And I'll get back to the chat once we're done with the daily op. I'm terrible at doing two things at once. So if I take a moment to look at the chat while doing this, I will absolutely die. But I promise I will read them. I'm usually so good at multitasking, but it feels like when I'm gaming, it's like a whole different beast. I think it's just something like I need to get used to.
Another code carrier should be in your area now. Try to take him out without letting the rest of this merry gang know. Second code acquired. Same deal as before. Sneak over to an interceptor and shut it down. Good work. Just one more left. Clear to engage another group of hostiles. Let's find that final code.
Okay, one more.
I got news on that final code. Looks like the top cheese of this little gang has it. Need to strategize before taking this one on. Hey, nosy asshole. Whoever you are, I hope you enjoyed listening in on our chatter. It's time to cut you off.
Oh, nice, I missed. Hey.
Interceptor's down.
Oh, nice.
Secure comms could be the
Good
difference
job,
between life
Tubby.
and death. You've done good work, team. Ad Victorium.
Meatbag stash box. I'm glad they finally fixed the daily op so that we're just not getting, like, leather pants, leather armor anymore. Let's see. The last time I had sleep paralysis, man, it messed me up. I kept waking up only to realize that I wasn't actually waking up. It happened back to back like 20 times, and then before I actually woke up, I had this guy standing over me, and I was like yelling in my head, "Please wake me up." And he leaned down and said, "I can't, you're not done yet." Then dropped me back into my waking up but not actually awake yet cycle. When I did finally wake up, I did not go back to sleep. Wicked, that might be like the most terrifying thing I've ever heard. That would absolutely mess me up. Wow. I actually really like doing these, but annoying that you only get one reward per day. Yeah, I wish you got some kind of reward every time you did it, like a special one, because they take a lot of time and effort to do. Same with expeditions. I actually really love doing expeditions, but you only get like an unknown plan once a week, and the XP you get isn't all that much. It was a memorable moment, honestly. I bet. Like, I feel like I would end up having nightmares of that happening. That is absolutely terrifying. Sleep is so interesting, like, with the different types of sleep paralysis, like whether you hallucinate with it or not. And then sleepwalking. Like, I used to sleepwalk really bad in my early 20s. Luckily, I could not figure out how to open a door, so it never led to me, like, getting outside. But my, roommates would always be like, "What were you doing last night? You were in your pajamas and just, like, walking around, ambling aimlessly and trying to get out the front door, but you couldn't figure it out." One of my cousins used to sleepwalk, but she actually could open the door. And, one time we found her on a dock. We lived on an island, and that was terrifying. We started locking her in her room at night after that. Ooh, okay, let's do another infestation. So this one is probably at Wilkes, I think, or Beckley. Let's try Beckley. Reminds me, I once dreamed there were nukes going off, like full-on Fallout hell, and before the heat from the explosion reached me, I woke up and wondered if I'm dead. That's really scary. Were you, actively playing Fallout at the time? When my younger brother was a kid, he used to sleepwalk all the time. He never did anything dangerous, but he kept peeing in the most questionable places. I would never let him live that down. Ever. Now that you say it, yes. When I was playing Fallout 4, I frequently had Fallout-related dreams. And what's interesting is they were not always a bad dream. Like, it would be like a nuclear apocalypse, but, like, I would find myself sitting in, like, a library reading books, and it was very pleasant. I feel like that says something bad about my psyche, but I guess it's better than having a nightmare. Good job. I like doing the mole miner infestation. Let's see. Ooh, Uranium Fever. I love this event. And if anyone who's watching wants to join, I am on a private server just so we can get the infestations done a little bit faster or easier. So if anyone wants to join, my IGN name is Pennom, Pennom. I'm on PC. Feel free to join. I would love to get a few more people in here.
Only employees of Blackwater Mine.
I don't have 76 downloaded right now, unfortunately. I've been on a bit of a Helldiver kick. Maybe I'll re-download 76 later today, though. I haven't heard of Helldiver. What kind of game is that?
Extraction process initiated. Keep away from extraction units while operational. Hostile trespassers detected. Employees
I've got to remember to get Fallout 3 downloaded. On Saturday, I'm going to start my first playthrough of Fallout 3. I've played like 5 to 10 minutes of it at a friend's house and I really enjoyed it, but I've spent a lot of time in Washington, D.C., and I cannot wait to see how they made it look in that game. I've also heard really good things about the story and the quest in Fallout 3 compared to Fallout 4. Like, people always seem to talk really positively of the gameplay and the story and all the companions. I'm honestly not sure how to describe Helldivers 2, war simulator where you fight 3 different factions and you die a lot. That doesn't sound unfun. I really like war simulator games. I'll have to look it up and see about giving it a try. I need to expand the games I play because I tend to play the same type of games over and over again. I really like open world games, which is one of the reasons I love the Fallout franchise so much. And then like really massive games like The Witcher 3. But I need to kind of try some different types of games other than just open world games. It's a very hectic game, but if you do ever play it, I'd totally love to play it with you. I usually dive solo, so having some backup would be nice. Yeah, I'm always looking for new games, and I know, once I get a little more comfortable with streaming, I'm gonna branch out and play some different games. So that's definitely a possibility. I feel like right now I'm in that stage of streaming where I'm just trying to make sure everything works. Because if there are any technical difficulties at any point, I honestly don't know what to do. Lots of Googling. And then hopefully I'll get more comfortable with it and we'll be able to branch out and try new games for the first time without being super distracted. I'm discovering that I really like all of the customization of being a streamer. Like, not only my VTuber modder, but also just the channel point rewards and the emotes and stuff like that. It's been so fun customizing all of that. This afternoon I'm planning on, once we get home from the vet's office, finishing setting up some more fun channel point rewards. And then after that, I don't know what I want to do after that, actually. Right now, I'm just super focused on getting the channel point rewards set up, because I love redeeming those when I watch other streamers. There's a streamer called, named True Creature that plays a lot of Fallout, and he has some really fun channel point rewards.
Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove individual from the premises.
Thanks, Tubby. I've never really been one to play with random people, or even on games like Helldivers or Fortnite, but it would be fun to play this with other people. I'm very new to, like, MMOs and playing games with other people, and I actually love it. I'm really fortunate that I started with Fallout, and it's a super nice community, so I've never had to deal with any, like, craziness or toxic people, but I kind of like the environment of, playing with other people and making new friends that way. Did I just walk by a mine? Oh yes, I did.
Extracted and processed. Output quality increased. Detecting terminated management personnel. Remove this individual from the premises.
There's some kind of plant blooming around me that is destroying my breathing right now, and I do not know what it is. I used to live in the mountains, and I never had allergy issues. Ever. Like, to anything. But I live on the coast now, and there is something that I am incredibly allergic to, and I cannot for the life of me figure out what it is. But I feel like I am constantly coughing and sneezing. And it's not like I moved to, like, the other side of the country. I only moved, like, 7 hours away. So you wouldn't think it would be that different. I'm sure having 3 cats now isn't helping either. But they are worth it. When I adopted them, one of the kittens, well, both of the kittens when I adopted them looked like normal black cats. But one of them, Legolas, he is starting to get a lot of gray, like these really pretty gray stripes. And I'm really interested to see what he looks like when he gets older. It is so cute.
Output quality increased.
I feel like I talk about my cats way more than most people, but they are my actual babies. And they're also wild creatures and I love watching them. My older cat has been kind of avoiding them. Like, she does not like them yet. And we've been slowly introducing them while supervising. I mean, she doesn't, our older cat doesn't have any teeth, so it's not like she can bite them. But, a few days ago, she was kind of sleepy when we brought the kittens into the room. And she immediately started licking one of them and then had this moment. You could see it on her face. She was like, oh God, what did I just do? And then she kind of like slapped him away and then ran away from him. So we're making progress with that, but it's very slow. I didn't realize I had this much stuff on me. No wonder I was overburdened. Almost done. Okay. Okay, there's another infestation. Let me check the map. So this one is probably Monunga? Oh, Tubby already found it. Awesome. Tubby, you are on top of stuff today. I feel like this coffee just isn't kicking in fast enough. Oh, that emote is super cute. That one was nice and easy. Oh. Oh, I'm glad the honey beast was carrying around a can of dog food. I don't think I've done surface to air for a while. Fun fact, I once beat a resilient infestation boss without melee weapon. A Yargrowl did the rest. Wow. Resilient, for some reason, anytime I encounter a resilient enemy, it takes me a really long time to realize what's happening. I'm already shooting them. I'm like, why aren't they dying? And then I'm like, oh, I have to get really close. Did he just end up punching them? Officially the Mothman. I love your username. Why, hello. I'm sorry I missed you yesterday. It's okay. I'm happy to have you here today. How are you? And again, I love your username. There are some really fun Mothman emotes that I added last night. Doo-doo-doo. Um, After we finish this activity, I'll probably head back to my camp for a moment to unload, because I think I have a lot of scrap and stuff on me. I actually didn't know until playing Fallout 76 that West Virginia had cranberry bogs. I thought that was specifically like a New Jersey thing, but you learned something from playing Fallout. I had no idea. I used to collect National Geographics when I was a kid, and I very distinctly remember one issue that had an article on the New Jersey Pine Barrens, and they talked a lot about cranberry bogs in that area, and that was where I learned that there are giant spiders living amongst the cranberry bogs, and when you go to harvest the cranberries, you end up encountering them. And that is a huge nope from me. Also, I might go to Fort Defiance for my daily with Asylum just one. Do it. I still haven't found one, but I've got to be honest, I'm not super on the lookout for it. Um, I love the outfit I have on, so I really don't look for like special items, but I hope you find it. Good luck. Oh, I did find through a daily op last week a camo radiation suit that I didn't even know was part of the game. I had no idea, but I am in love with it now. Oh, get out of there. There we go. Which season or event are you guys most excited about? I'm always excited to do Mothman Equinox, but I'm kind of excited for the new Fastnacht mask. I know there's a hot dog and a glowing hot dog one, which is super cute. Let's see. Found an infestation at Fort Defiance. I don't even think I saw that one on the map. Let's see. Yeah, it's not even on the map. Yeah, Fort Defiance, for whatever reason, doesn't have a green stalker. Interesting. It's not on the list, I don't think. Oh, no, it is. It is on the list of, infestation locations. Let me get rid of some stuff. I haven't played 76 in a few years. I've been addicted to Enshrouded. That's another game I haven't heard of. What is that one? Like, what kind of game is it? Can you look now? Yeah, absolutely. Huh. Yeah, it's still not showing up. Do you need me to travel to you? Absolutely on my way. I feel like I'm so out of the loop on all the different types of video games. Um, like I have a very niche interest in video games, but I need to branch out. One of the games I've been playing on and off is Hogwarts Legacy, which has been really fun. Let's see. Awesome. Good job finding that one. Let's see. It's an open world survival base building kind of game. That sounds fun. Cardiac, hi, welcome. I found you on TikTok. Sorry it took me so long to join. I'm currently laying in the hospital. Oh my gosh, I hope you're okay. Thank you for joining despite the fact that you're in the hospital. Gosh. I'll send you some really good vibes. That's a good game. I'll add it to my list. I have like the most massive list of games I need to try. One of the things I never expected, or I didn't think I would have to learn with VTubing, is how much I have to move my face for the character to reflect it. Like, I wish you could see me. Like, I have to be so overly expressive. Okay, let's drop some stuff off. Ammo. Of course, I'm currently on bed restrictions, so I'm glad you're streaming. Of course. And again, I hope you feel better. Hospitals are so stressful to be in. I hope they're making you comfy. Do y'all want to hear a funny hospital story? I until recently, I had never broken a bone, been really sick, anything like that. But a couple months ago, I needed to have surgery. Um, and of course, I was like freaking out because I had never been given anesthesia or anything. But everything went really smoothly. They were super kind and they were really good at distracting me while they were prepping me for surgery so I wasn't anxious about it. But apparently, when I woke up, and I didn't know this until the nurses told me later, the very first thing I said when I woke up was, "I'm sorry if you guys saw my butthole." Apparently, I just like screamed that to the doctors and the nursing staff as soon as I woke up. And then the first thing I remember was I thought they were pranking me. I thought it was like April Fool's because I expected to, like, it seemed like it went by too quick. The surgery I had was only like 25 to 30 minutes, and I had never had anesthesia, so I didn't know what it felt like. So when I woke up, I thought they hadn't done anything yet and that they were pranking me by telling me it was over. So I was like, is this April Fool's? What are you guys doing? It's not done yet. That was a time. But yeah, apparently I screamed, "Sorry you looked at my butthole." Let's see. I have 100%ed Hogwarts Legacy twice. I'm not that far into Hogwarts Legacy yet, but I love the way the game looks and the gameplay. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I know one of the streamers I frequently watch, Steffi Walker TTV, she plays through Hogwarts Legacy like once or twice a week, and she actually inspired me to start playing that game. But I'm having a lot of fun with it. Let's see. I have a problem. There's nothing wrong with replaying games. I've played Fallout 4 and The Witcher 3 probably 5 to 10 times each. It never gets old when you truly love a game. Let's see. Tabby, are you ready to knock out another infestation? Oh, yeah, let's do fly swatter and then take out the infestation. That's me with Remnant of the Ashes. I have 3,000 plus hours in that game. That's impressive. The only game I have that many hours in, I think, is The Sims 4. But The Sims 4 for me is one of those games where I'll get really into it for like a week, and then I won't touch it again for 7 months, and then come back to it for like a few more days. One of my favorite events because it's done so fast.
Priority alert for you. We picked up another
Yeah,
one of
this
them
one's good.
torpedoes.
Nice and easy.
They're great for salvage.
And we're done.
Hard fast if you're gonna knock.
Okay, so I'm assuming it's going to be either a New Gad or Summer's the Dock.
Watch your back.
So I'll head over to New Gad.
Try not to get killed.
I've thought about possibly maybe like once a month doing oh, what's the name of that game? Let me look it up. Dark Souls. I played Dark Souls a couple of times a few years ago, and it always made me so angry. And I don't get angry easy. I'm very mired most of the time. But I just think it'd be fun to play Dark Souls and get really mad at it. It's the only time I've ever like thrown something out of anger. I threw the controller because I was so angry that I was constantly dying. And at the time, my friend that I was playing with did not tell me that it's kind of designed for you to die constantly, so I had no idea. I thought I was just really, truly bad at that game. I don't know if Bloodborne is the same, but I am interested in trying that because I love the aesthetic of it. But yeah, Dark Souls is truly the only game that has ever really made me mad. Remnant is like Dark Souls but with guns. Nice. The satisfaction of beating a boss in those types of games is worth it though. I imagine so. I have never beat a boss, so I didn't make it that far. I spent like a few hours probably just trying to get through the most basic parts of the game at the beginning and just gave up. I really do want to go back and try it one day though. Okay, so if the infestation isn't there, maybe it's over here at the docks. Let's see. I love Dark Souls. Bloodborne is my favorite game of our time. So is Bloodborne part of the Dark Souls games, or is it like a made by the same developers? Yes, FromSoft. Okay. The comic book store I go to has a lot of Bloodborne themed items, and it's always had me interested in playing it because all of the designs look really cool. Awesome. Bloodborne is literally Dark Souls, but in spooky Gothic City. Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Also, to answer your question, if Bloodborne is in the Dark Souls universe, you need to watch about 200 hours of lore videos to even understand the Dark Souls universe. Oh gosh. Maybe one day. I always appreciate games that have that level of dedication with the background, though. Like, I know Elder Scrolls, or no, Skyrim has a lot of, or I guess they're the same thing, but, um, they put in a lot of, like, backstory and lore to it, and I truly appreciate that. If you want to get into Soulsborne games, I'd recommend starting with Elden Ring. It's probably the easiest of them. Or if you throw yourself into the fire like I did with Dark Souls. I also didn't realize that Elden Ring was part of that. That is definitely on my list of games to play soon. No one plays Dark Souls for the story. Valid. When I was playing The Witcher 3, I felt like half of the hours played were just me reading the books and the lore in the game. Actually, I'd recommend Lies of P. What is Lies of P? Is that another game? It's for the maidens and the drip, really. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, I should be doing this with this gun. Since you are a Fallout fan, have you ever watched Oxhorn? I have not heard of it. Tell me about it. Let's see. It's not made by FromSoft, but it's phenomenal, and the story is comprehensible. My second favorite game of all time. Okay. Love it. Yeah, I haven't heard anyone say anything bad about that game. Like, it always has, like, really positive, glowing reviews. Sorry I keep coughing a lot. My allergies are really, truly acting up today. Oxhorn is the god of Fallout lore. Is, I'll make a note to look it up. Is it another game, or is it like a TV show? A YouTuber. Okay, perfect. I'll make a note to look them up once I'm done streaming. He's Fallout Lore Daddy. Awesome. Yeah, I will probably get a lot of time out of that then. I know Fallout doesn't have quite the amount of lore of, like, Elder Scrolls, but I do like what I know about the backstory of Fallout. Honestly, I like post-apocalyptic media in general. A lot of my favorite books are post-apocalyptic. Okay, let me actually make a note to write him down. Ooh, we have another infestation. What TV shows are you guys watching right now that you would recommend? I'm almost done with Succession, which is not a show I would typically watch. Oh, Cardiac, thanks for the bits. Thank you so much. So, I don't typically. Most of the TV shows I watch are fantasy, sci-fi, um, some element of like magic in it. But when I finished watching Yellow Jackets, someone recommended Succession to me because it was also on HBO Max. And I started watching it expecting to hate it, and I'm actually super invested in it now. Have you watched the Fallout show? I'm working on it. I would binge it, but I'm watching it with a couple of friends, so I have to watch it at their pace. We are at the beginning of season 2, and I am loving it so far. I currently watch anime, also Infestation, at my place. Let me come to you. What anime would you recommend for an absolute newbie? Same question to you, officially the Mothman. The only anime I've watched is, I've watched Akira, the movie, and I've watched Cowboy Bebop and Fist of the North Star, and I've loved all of those. Spy X Family. Ooh, let's see. Okay, so we got Spy X Family and Devilman Crybaby. I will look those up. I would love to get into anime, but when you're not already an anime fan, it is so daunting to get into it. Same with, like, manga. It's intimidating. Let's see. A silent voice. No, 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 I was joking. He was oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay. See, again, my brain just sometimes doesn't register when they are resilient. I remember the very first time I did a grunt hunt, and I had never encountered a resilient enemy before, and it's embarrassing how long it took me to realize what I was supposed to do. If you actually enjoy post-apocalypse, Gatsia Kuta, 1010 anime. I will put that on my list. I really do like anything post-apocalyptic. Same, I was like, how can he survive multiple grenades? Right? My top 3 are Dorohedoro, the Saga of Tanya the Evil and Overlord, but I would recommend Outlaw Star. Yes, that's a cool one. You guys are giving me some awesome recommendations. Thank you. I'm just making a note of them. Perfect. Ooh, I love Path to Enlightenment. As a Mothman fan, it feels like I always have to do that event. Also, I really like that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I like, if that's the title, I love it. It reminds me of a book, it might be a manga. I'm not sure, but there's a book called I Want Someone to Eat My Pancreas or something like that. Like, I would pick that up based on the title alone.
Let our beacon pierce the darkness and summon forth his divine presence that we may commune with him and partake of his wisdom.
What stopped me? Reincarnated at the start of the good one too. Okay. Man, you guys are loading me up with recommendations. Thank you. I'm not gonna walk around all slow like that. Awesome. Zom 100 is a comedy horror anime that was pretty good. I mean, comedy horror anime sounds awesome. Reborn as a vending machine. What did I recently heard that they're making a new Evil Dead movie. Evil Dead is probably my favorite movie franchise if you don't count Star Trek. I think it's going to be an actual horror movie and not like a campy fun time, but I'm here for it. I haven't seen an Evil Dead movie or TV show that I haven't absolutely loved. I would love for them to make like another campy funny one with Ash being in like a nursing home, but I don't know if we'll ever get that. I would love it though. Gotta do a little worship. I don't know if it's true, but I heard someone say once that Mothman is a reskin of the Mirelurk Queen. I don't really see it, but it wouldn't surprise me after learning that Bigfoot was a reskin of the Super Mutant Goliath. But I do love my Mothman. Okay, I'm gonna head back to camp and unload again. It is so easy to pick up junk on this game. Tubby, I know that the Scart's Beast is a reskin of Elder Scrolls Dragons. Really? I did not know that. It doesn't surprise me that they would reuse certain things, though. But never heard that about Mothman. I'm not 100% sure on it. I think I saw it on either TikTok or Reddit. Um, Again, it would make sense. I wouldn't expect Bethesda to create entirely new entities if they already have some kind of base to work off of. I actually really like the design of Mothman in this game. Ah. Are you guys excited about Meat Week? I'm pretty sure it starts next Tuesday. This will be my very first Meat Week. I started playing Fallout 76 during Mothman Equinox last year, so I just missed it. The main reason I was excited about Meat Week was because I wanted the pepper shaker because I've heard it's a really awesome heavy gun. But I ended up finding one in someone's vendor for 100 caps, so I absolutely picked it up. I haven't used it that often though. Let's see. Nice, I finally want to get the pepper shaker plan. I definitely hope you get it. I have one, but I haven't really looked into like the best mods for it. I need to pull it out at some point and give it a go. Moonlit Fantasy, Clever Test, Vinland Saga, Fair and Beyond Journey's End are really good. I've read Vinland Saga, the manga, but I haven't heard of the rest of those, so I will jot those down too. I have one too, but need to make a build for it. Yeah, I need to make a heavy gunner's build. I I'm kind of lazy when it comes to the actual build. I use one that I got from Mr. Rest Tech, one of his YouTube videos, and I like it. Like, it's a good all-around day-to-day Fallout build. But I feel like when I'm raiding with a heavy gun, I don't always do the amount of damage that I want to do. I've seen people get, like, 7,000 damage on some guns, and I've never been above 2,000, so I need to put a little bit of work into making a heavy gunner's build. Okay. Get rid of some stuff. Okay. Okay, they seem to be popping up pretty frequently now. Let's see. I'm gonna guess this one is probably out the Mount Blair train yard, maybe. I go to the raid for the vibes and hope for the best. Dude, same. I always feel bad because I can do pretty good on most parts of the raid, but the Archsite Crystal level section of it, I am so bad at. Just so bad. I usually just kind of stay out of the way and hope for the best. Um, if like I'll jump in if needed, but I feel like I'm just getting in the way. I do love defending the drill, though. That is my favorite part of the raid, and I always look forward to it. I love that stage. It's my fave. The drill or the ostracite crystals. Because if it's the crystal level, man, I might have you raid with us one day and just, you can handle that part. I am so bad at it. And logically, I know how to do it, but like, actually doing it is a whole different thing. Same, I like popping heads while defending the jar. It is so fun. Oh, it is the crystal section that you like. Yeah, next time, or when I do raids, please join us. You can have that section. You can take control of it. I hate it. Damn, jumping right in. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I died. I think we have been in a raid together. I think we have too. Because I recognize your name and I know that we're in that Discord together, but I think we have raided together. Ooh, Pinham's gonna die again. Awesome job, Tubby. You really are on top of it. I know I've already said that, but man, you've got this. Yeah, I'm usually joking around. Shame I died. Yeah. I'm glad we haven't gotten, or have we gotten the Asatron one yet? Oh, we have. But the Asatron one always messes me up. I don't think I'm protected against, that type of damage very well. And worse if it's camouflage robot. Yes, for sure. I don't think I've ever done Manhunt. Let's give it a try. Oh, it's also a quick event. Nice. I did Monster Mass once, but I truly don't think that's one that you're supposed to do solo. It seemed like it was set up for a team, and I haven't done it since, but I ended up with this bucket full of candy.
Mad Dog Malone is on the loose. Yeah. I am deputizing any citizens entering this passage, and the crowd to jam and attempt to subdue him. I need him kicking
Okay, yeah, it's a
tires.
PvP event.
I will make an
Okay.
example of him.
I kind of hope they add a little more PvP to the game. I completely missed out on Nuclear Winter when that was a thing. I've heard it was a lot of fun, but I started playing long after that.
I need you to get up to Cricket Fort. Yet another set of remains has been unearthed. We need to honor that soldier by giving him a proper burial and
Whee. Okay, we've got about a little over 20 minutes before I have to leave to take the cat to the vet. Tubby, do you want to knock out an expedition? I think I can't do that. I haven't. Oh, okay. I forgot you had to do the quest. No worries. Maybe we'll get lucky. Another couple of infestations will pop up. Gonna go drop some stuff off again. Awesome. Let's see. Do you have a Discord channel we can join? Yes. I think something is broken for me to put it in chat. Let me try. But it is linked below the stream. But yes, I do have a Discord. Absolutely. Okay, yeah, it's not coming out. Let me get the link for you. Invite. There you go. I'm still teaching myself how to use like StreamerBot. So setting up like chat commands is a little bit of a learning curve, but currently working on it. Oh yeah, let's do the Enclave one. Worked, thank you. You're very welcome. Setting up the Discord was one of the first things I did when I decided to start streaming because I love my Discord community so much and I'm always I love like having that community centered around certain games and stuff.
Found ourselves in need of exterminators. Proceed to the designated site. These pests. That is all.
Whee. There it is.
All array components engaged. Activating targeting protocols. Please stand by.
I really hope we get more Enclave, like, quest lines and storylines. I am fascinated by the Enclave.
Resuming uplink protocols.
Someone mentioned that had finished Season 2 of the TV show that they think they're setting up Season 3 to include the Enclave, but I cannot confirm that. That's just what a friend said. But I am very open to that if it's true.
Requesting immediate user support. Signal strength failure detected. Signal boost procedure required. Restored. Resuming connection process. Evacuation required. Repeat. Please retreat to a safe distance immediately.
Look how close I am to the wood challenge. I have less than 500 times left of picking up wood. That is the most ridiculous challenge, but I am adamant about finishing it. Finishing all of them, really. Like, I cannot leave anything unfinished if it's a challenge in the game.
Specified hostiles. Eliminated. Infestation. Clear.
Good job. Ooh, one of my favorite events. I love Spin the Rare. I always get so happy when Spin the Rare has the, like, really kind of ridiculous parts, like, grabbing the chickens or tipping the cows. Love it. I didn't know, but you can set up camp in the sack. Ooh, that's good to know. I didn't realize that either. Probably don't need a Tesla cannon for Spin the Rare.
And I'm Bottle. Oops, I forgot the rules. Can you explain them?
Pressing the button will spin the wheel.
Oh, yeah, and the different colors mean different things.
They sure do, Waddle. Beware of blue.
Oh, no!
Stay away from red.
Ugh.
And yellow? Well, we'll leave that one up to the imagination. Now it's time to spin the wheel.
Okay, let's go. Nice.
Now! Watch out, friend!
Very nice.
Ready? Spin the wheel again.
Ooh, I love this one.
Or things will get messy.
This event always makes me smile. Like, I love that it's just random nonsense. But this one and the Wild West one are so fun and refreshing compared to the rest of the game. Whee! Perfect.
Return to the stage and spin the wheel.
Oh, you grab it.
Red!
I like how he just phased through the wall. I wish I could do that. A little bit of kitty pride action.
Get ready to spin the wheel again!
Ooh, this one's fun. A little bit mean, but also fun.
Out of the area before the timer runs out!
Oh, that's so fun.
Return to the stage and spin the wheel! Hey, Bonnie! Universal time danger?
Very nice.
Display of skill!
Okay, we probably have time to do this one last infestation, and then I'll probably hop off to get Layla ready for the vet visit. Let's see, this one's probably maybe this? It's most likely Pleasant Valley or Sky. Let's get the Tesla cannon. There they are. Awesome job, Tubby. Oh, we got one more, it looks like. Maybe a few more. Awesome. Tubby, it's been a lot of fun playing with you. And thank all of you guys for watching this morning. I wish I could go longer, I plan to. But Layla takes priority, so I'm gonna go ahead and get her to the vet. My next stream will be Friday night at 7 p.m. I'm going to be trying to play Fallout while drinking. We'll see how that goes. Feel free to join. So I'll be live 7 p.m. on Friday. And then on Saturday at 7, I'm going to start my playthrough of Fallout 3. But again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I've been overwhelmed by the fact that people have been wanting to hang out and watch. It just makes me so unbelievably happy. Let me see. I haven't rated anyone yet. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. Oh gosh, 1 a.m. where you are? Goodness. I'm always gonna have these 10 a.m. or like midday streams. Don't feel like you have to join at 1 a.m. That is wired. Let's see. I'm going to try to figure out how to raid someone. Have not done this yet. Let's see. It was fun, Wicked. Thank you so much for coming. Okay, I think we are going to go raid Red Dominates. He is currently playing Fallout 76 with another streamer. So let's go ahead and raid over to him. Oh, Tubby, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Wicked. Thank you. Let's go give Red Dominate some love. And again, I'll see you guys on Friday. But if you're in the Discord, I will also talk to you guys sooner than that. Oh, I am unable to raid. Let's try someone else. Let's do iKarma. Let's see if we can do this. Nope. I don't know if I have to gain the ability to raid, but in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and sign off. And I hope all of you have a really, really, really good rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.